All right, welcome back to Cyborg Pirate and cyborgpirate.com. So thanks for checking us out again. So we are back with doing some comparisons between the Seaskin Nova and our personal favorite long time companion, the Bare HD2. So first off, let's talk about the cuff dump a little bit. As we all know, that this has the Apex cuff dump on it. I am actually really falling in love with this dump. It is it's one of those things, never had one, didn't need one, but now that I've got it, I really like it. We are going to install the Cytec low profile dump on the Bare HD2 and put it in there. And so we will do a comparison of the two different dump valves and see which one we like. Both of them have the low profile shoulder dumps, and they both have the Apex inflators. So very similar on those. A couple of things with they do both have the Trigon P valves, which we really like. I did retrofit this suit. If you remember the HD2, I retrofitted with the DUI zip seals, and I'm actually really starting to like those too. I did go to a silicone neck seal this last couple weeks on it. Since it's been back, the latex was starting to get worn out, and so we went with the silicone on it, which we do have the silicone seals on the Nova. Now remember, this does not have the neck dam or the comfort neck, depending on who you talk to, what it's called, but it's on its way from Seaskin. We're gonna have that installed with Paragon Dive Adventures, and so we'll have that neck dam on there as well. But that was the one thing that we didn't like that it came from. As far as the way the suits dive, we did get the new boots from Malibu Scuba Repair, and these boots are actually a little bit thicker than what I thought they were going to be, so we had to buy some new fins. So we bought a couple of the larger size Expedition, or I'm sorry, the RK3 HDs. These particular boots, as I said, they're not going to be really good for shore diving. They're a very thin boot, but I actually really like the way these dive. I'm really starting to like the way they feel on them, which is really nice. Now this particular boot, it's a rugged boot. You'd do really well with this shore diving. It's got a much firmer sole and a better way to go with it, and a little bit more ankle support. As far as the Cytec seals, I'm not sure if I like them or not. They are a little restricting because they are hard. So when you've got your dive computer and the wrist dump and you're trying to bend your arm and do your valve drills, that kind of thing, I do notice a little bit of a hindrance of it. I can still do the valve drills, but it is noticeable. Whereas with this suit, it's easy. And again, I have a lot of dives in this suit, so that could be part of it as well. This particular suit on the Nova, we did get the bunching system in there. What that does, that just helps keep it a little bit tighter and keeps that air bubble smaller. First, I didn't like it just because it actually makes it harder to don and doff the suit. But once you get this past your butt, it's not a big deal. Speaking of donning and doffing the suit, one thing that I don't like about it, the tape that they use on the inside, is it actually is not your undergarments. They catch on it. They don't stick to it. They just they don't slide right past it. So donning and doffing it, especially with your legs, is a little bit difficult. Whereas the Bare tape is not that, doesn't have that stickiness to it. Not even sticky. It has a much slicker feel to it. As far as the suits go, I've got about 22 hours on this suit now, and God only knows how many hours are on this thing. It's well over 4,000 dives. But the two suits, I really like them both. I'm really starting to like this Seaskin Nova the more I dive it. The little idiosyncrasies that I'm getting over are no big deal, you know, with the tape, with the wrist seals, or with the wrist cuffs. The pockets are great. They're nice and roomy. I really like those. This extra pocket that we added, the only thing that I don't like about it is they had to put the thigh pocket on the seam a little further back. And so that has made things a little bit more difficult to deal with. It's just reaching back further to get it, which is not a big deal. But the suit itself, love it. Love both suits. I will continue to dive them both, continue to do more side-by-side comparisons on them. But right now, I have two primary suits, so I'm real happy with it. Thanks for checking us out. CyborgPirate.com. Cyborg out.